Hi, this is Chuck Allard. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, boomers and retirees, I want to talk to you about one topic and one topic only, and that topic is tax. And with all this proposed spending, here's the harsh reality that we're hearing from our tax counsel and our tax teams is that the taxes, this is just the start. This is just the beginning. Because once they figure out that you can just continue to tax, and unfortunately, because you're spending way more than the tax that you're proposing, they're going to have to come back and raise the taxes again and again and again. This is just the start in what we're hearing. So many of you have reached out and said, Chuck, what can be done? Well, folks, what can be done is imperative that gets addressed now before you run out of time to get it done in 2021. You know, many people don't realize that the strategic Roth conversions and how you strategize and formulate how you position your income, how you take care of unnecessary capital gains where you can use tax offsets to wipe out the gains with a deduction, different strategies that our tax team and our firm have had experience with through our tax team, being able to really add value to our boomers about ready to retire, or even our boomers and retirees that have already retired. We know the risk is real and the risks are only going to become greater. Folks, imagine more financial success through learning how to save yourself unnecessary tax, learning how to legally insulate your income and your assets from the IRS and Uncle Sam on your assets and your income, as well as the inheritor being your children or grandchildren. We see it all the time. And don't expose your estate, right? We just talked to a couple clients this last week that if they lower the estate tax exemption, whether they do it now or sometime in the future, many people have an exorbitant amount of their estate exposed. They have a lot of their IRAs unnecessarily exposed, their income unnecessarily exposed, and their estate unnecessarily exposed. Learn how to protect yourself. If you're somebody that's a high income earner, maybe you're selling an asset with high appreciation, a business, a building, a real estate portfolio, a stock portfolio that you know you've got a lot of build-up gains and you're worried about where that capital gain tax rate is going to end up going, because it's only going to go up from here, folks. Just like the corporate tax rate is being proposed to be raised, the estate tax exemption to be lowered, right? The capital gain tax to be raised, the income tax rates to be raised. The time to address this and get it done, folks, is in 2021, but don't run out of time. Typically, if you don't have your ducks in a row, at least by the end of October, maybe beginning to mid-November, there won't be enough time to get it done and still get it exercised in 2021. We do this on a routine basis, and this year has become the most imperative year that I've literally seen in my 26-year career and working with boomers and retirees very closely, that is the biggest scare and has the biggest exposure. So don't kick yourself and have regrets, folks. Go to retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com, and go and register for my Log On and Learn educational wealth protection webinar. Learn how you can insulate your income and your assets from the IRS and Uncle Sam, and do so now, folks. Imagine more financial success, less unnecessary, not needed tax to you or your family, more to live, more to leave. Retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com.